is believing, 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 believing.
Seeing is believing at ASX. You get much more at ASX. More star, more value. Stop and check. 'Cause seeing is believing at ASX.
Oh, baby, it's cold outside, and the worst of winter is yet to come. And that makes it a wonderful time to treat yourself to a pair of ASX chill-chasing boots. And next to Florida, the nicest place to spend the winter. Your neighborhood ASX shoe salon is Boot Headquarters USA, with cold weather boots in every size and style, walking boots with fleecy linings and furry cuffs to keep feet snug and warm and dry in any kind of weather. Even the elegant high-heeled Paris and cafe boots that look and fit like a fashion shoe. Now, if it's boots you want, Beck's the place to buy them. Priced as little as $5.99, so hurry in for yours.
Seeing is believing at ASX.
Yes, seeing is believing at ASX. 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 ASX.
Number 12 and getting hotter by the minute, Steve Lawrence with Pretty Blue Eyes.
And then you moved in next door, pretty blue eyes. Pretty blue eyes. All the guys from the neighborhood keep saying you sure look good with your blue eyes. Pretty blue eyes. Saw you from my window. Gonna sit by your doorstep so that I can read pretty blue eyes. Please come out today so I can tell you what I have to say, that I love you, pretty blue eyes. Saw you from my window. Gonna sit by your doorstep so that I can read pretty blue eyes. Please come out today so I can tell you what I have to say, that I love you, pretty blue eyes, pretty blue eyes, pretty blue eyes. Pretty blue eyes. WMGM, New York.
WMGM time, 7 minutes, 7 seconds after 7, and that means 3 sevens, and boy, do I have something lucky to tell you about. In case you just tuned in a few minutes ago, maybe you didn't hear the big announcement we made from Gillette. Gillette has a new razor blade, the likes of which you won't believe until you try it. It's called the Super Blue Blade by Gillette. 10 for 69 cents, and mister, it's worth the extra pennies. I swear I have never in my life had a shave like this. You actually don't feel the blade. Now, at least that's the experience I've had, and I'm sure you'll have it too. Gillette Super Blue, something completely new, completely different in razor blades, and I'll guarantee you one thing. Once you've tried the Super Blue by Gillette, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about when I say and when you use the Gillette Super Blue, you look at a super you, because there's nothing in the world to compare with it. And I'll tell you something else. You combine all Gillette products like the 195 Gillette Adjustable Razor, the new Gillette Super Blue, and Gillette Foamy, and I'll guarantee you, mister, you will never in your life have a shave so terrific. You try at least the new Super Blue in any razor, but of course, if you want the best results, try the 195 Adjustable. This is the only razor in the world that will give you bevel. And coming up right now, number 11, Miss Connie Francis, and among my souvenirs. But first,
More pork sausages, Mom. More pork sausages, Mom.
When it comes to good eating, you can't fool little boys. And when it comes to Park's famous flavor sausages, you've got the best eating in the world. Up from Virginia, time-honored recipe goodness in both Park's delicately seasoned famous flavor sausages and in Park's zesty, hot and sagey sausages. Now, both in the new Flavor Seal packages. P-A-R-K-S, Park's famous flavor sausages. Get some today.
Connie?
There's nothing left for me of days that used to be. There's just a memory among my souvenirs. Some letters a photograph or two. I see a rose from you among my souvenirs. A few more tokens within my treasure. And though they do their best to give me consolation, I count them all apart, and as the teardrops start, I find a broken heart among my souvenirs. I count them all apart, and as the teardrops start, I find a broken heart among my
WMGM time, 11 and 3/4 minutes after 7. And say, last year, many vitamins and vitamin preparations were seized for lack of potency. Learn why. See the important Vigran message on vitamins on page 35 of the magazine section of the news this Sunday. Well, number 10 swinging up right now, and I think you're going to kind of dig this one. Breaking the top 10, the knockout with Darling Lorraine. WMGM time, 14 minutes after 7, and the WMGM temperature, 25 degrees. Weather Wire says clear and cold tonight, low about 10 degrees. Right now, I'm just about time to say, I guess, that I'm Peter Tripp, the curly-headed kid in the third row, featuring the Fabulous 40, America's original hit record show, and swinging your way from the place that's known as 1050 on the dial, WMGM, where entertainment is our most important product.
This is 10:15, between 10 and 11 on your dial. It's WMGM, the station where the smile you hear the latest news and the greatest music around. On WMGM, the station with the modern sound. 1050, 1050.
AM or PM, it's MGM. WMGM, that is where the listening is better. 1050 on the dial, the best figure in town. Right now, it's time for WMGM's exclusive report of the latest Hollywood news, brought to you by Jimmy Fiddler.
Frank Sinatra's agent claims that he is first in line to do the movie version of The Music Man. Robert Preston, who originated the title role in the Broadway hit musical, is also up for the movie version. Steve Forrest, who is the son of a minister, will portray a minister on the television drama Minister Accused. Forrest also happens to be Dana Andrews' younger brother. French star Simone Signoret claims that she has an Italian-type marriage to French singing star Yves Montand. Miss Signoret declares that she and her husband fight Italian style and then make up equally as violently. L.A. theater goers are very excited about the news that Tennessee Williams' hit Broadway play, Sweet Bird of Youth, will play a local theater in March. The brilliant actress Geraldine Page will repeat her original role here. Jimmy Fiddler in Hollywood reporting. So long for now.
Jimmy Fiddler, WMGM's exclusive Hollywood reporter, back in an hour, and that'll be on Dean Hunter's bestsellers at 8:15. Well, here we go. Number 9, another one busting the top 10 this week with Jimmy Clanton. Go, Jimmy, go.
I told her when it comes to talking, I'm the sweetest sweet talker in the world. Well, she said you better start talking if you want me to be your girl. And she said, come Jimmy, come. Come Jimmy, come. Well, I talked to her on the floor when she said, come Jimmy, come. Told her when it comes to dancing, I'm the best young dancer in the land. Well, she looked at me with a twinkle in her eye, and then she took my hand and she said, come Jimmy, come. Come Jimmy, come. Well, I talked to her off the floor when she said, come Jimmy, come. Comes to kissing, I ain't nothing but a kissing fool. She started to giggle and I told her that I teach her things she never learned in school. And she said, go Jimmy, go. Go Jimmy, go. Well, I talked to her off the floor when she said, go Jimmy, go. Go Jimmy, go.
WMGM time, 18 and a half minutes after 7 on your hits of the week. I'm Peter Tripp, and the WMGM temperature, 25 degrees.
Ben-Hur. From Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer comes the entertainment experience of a lifetime. Ben-Hur. The motion picture that enthralls with tremendous spectacle and pageantry, fascinates as it reveals the tenderness of love,
inspires as it seeks the meanings of eternal truth,
and above all, entertains with its story of the prince who became a slave, the story of the people and the times of the Christ. Ben-Hur. Truly the greatest entertainment experience of your lifetime. Directed by William Wyler, filmed in Technicolor and Camera 65. Ben-Hur. Reserve your seats now at the box office or by mail.
Don't miss it. Matinees at 2 p.m. on Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, and holidays. And evenings at 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 7:30 p.m. on Sunday. Lowe's State Theater, Broadway. And 45th Street. Another one busting the top 10 this week, and boy, it's busting it in big shape, too. Number 8, Dion and the Belmonts, Where or When. WMGM time, 22 and a half minutes after 7. And friends, don't forget now, if you want to entertain the right way, load up with lots of Rheingold.
My beer is Rheingold. My beer is Rheingold. My beer is Rheingold. Refreshing Rheingold beer. Yeah, Rheingold is refreshing beer. Extra dry, down to white. Rheingold is refreshing beer and dry's the reason why.
Yes, dry makes the difference. That makes Rheingold New York's largest selling beer. No other beer has that wonderful dry flavor. So refreshing, you just don't know how good beer can be until you join the millions who say,
My beer is Rheingold, the dry beer. Think of Rheingold whenever you buy beer. With a taste you can't beat, it's the extra dry treat. Won't you try extra dry Rheingold beer?
And the WMGM weather wire says clear and cold tonight with a low about 10 degrees. WMGM temperature right now 25. Paul Anka, the Lucky 7 song, It's Time to Cry.
When you know you the time to cry. When you know she's left you, you know that she has left you, so you can cry. Happiness is what I long for. Loneliness is why I cry. For you, I've made my heart a slave, and now it's up to you. When you know she's left you, you know that she has left you, so you can cry.
WMGM time, 26 minutes, 20 seconds after the hour of 7 in St. Gilbert's, the stores with values galore. Invite you to come in and see for yourself that every day is bargain day at your neighborhood Gilbert supermarket. Now, today through Wednesday, you'll find fresh chicken legs, and listen now, I mean quartered at 39 cents a pound. Fresh chicken breasts, quartered at 49 cents a pound. And city-cut spare ribs for only 49 cents a pound. Lean, fresh chopped chuck at 69 cents a pound. Variety and economy for the whole family from your neighborhood Gilbert supermarkets. And the WMGM temperature, 25 degrees, and coming up right now is Meyer Johnson. And number 6, you got what it takes, baby.
You don't drive a big fine car. You don't look like a movie star. And on your money we won't get far. But baby, you got what it takes to satisfy. You got what it takes to set my soul on fire. Whoa, oh yeah, you got what it takes for me. Now you don't live in a beautiful place. You don't dress the best of taste. And nature didn't give you such a beautiful face. But baby, you got what it takes to satisfy. You got what it takes to set my soul on fire. Whoa, oh yeah. You got what it takes for me. Now when you're near me, ooh-wee, my head goes around and around. And when you kiss me, oh yeah, my love comes tumbling down. You send me, you don't live in a beautiful place. You don't dress the best of taste, and nature didn't give you such a beautiful face. But baby, you got what it takes to satisfy. You got what it takes to set my soul on fire. Whoa, you got what it takes for me. Now when you're near me, little girl, my head goes around and around. And when you kiss me, oh yeah, my love comes tumbling down. You send me, you don't live in a beautiful place. You don't dress the best of taste, and nature didn't give you such a beautiful face. But baby, you got what it takes to satisfy. You got what it takes to set my soul on fire. Whoa, oh yeah, you got what it takes for me. Oh yeah, you got what it takes. Don't need no money, baby. You don't need no car. WMGM and
the WMGM time coming up 7:30 on Peter Church, the curly-headed kid in the third row, featuring the fabulous 40, America's original hit record show.
Make use of the letter basket and stop throwing money away. Cast your vote for a cleaner city. Help clean up New York today.
Imagine $18 million to pick up litter in the streets. Cast your ballot to avoid this waste. Use the litter basket. And let me tell you, you're going around with the mounds of sounds right here on your Hits of the Week. I'm Peter Tripp, and incidentally featuring the only official scientifically conducted survey of retail record sales around this whole part of the world.
50 on your dial is the right spot. That's between 10 and 11, the right spot. It's WMGM, New York.
In the theater, in the air, there's entertainment everywhere. And this is your Lowe's Theater's radio station in New York, WMGM. And if you were going to catch a 7:30 train or bus, forget it. Rasa Rukshari, you missed it. It's coming up 7:31. Just about time for me to move across the hall to the WMGM newsroom for the 7:30 news highlights with Ed Stokes.
WMGM has learned that the United States has protested to Cuba against the seizure of American-owned property. The word in Washington is that the U.S. will not protest against Russian plans to test rockets in the Central Pacific. From the WMGM Overseas Wire, the British officials are claiming that Sir Anthony Eden may have prevented World War III over Indochina. A Jewish spokesman has urged the UN to probe deeply into reasons behind the current wave of anti-Semitism. The Supreme Court warns that it will throw out criminal convictions resulting from involuntary confessions. The U.S. Air Force Chief of Staff says that he believes our total defense position is many times stronger than that of the Russians. From the WMGM Sports Department, the Chicago Cubs have acquired veteran outfielder Richie Ashburn of the Philadelphia Phillies. Ashburn was traded to the Cubs today in a straight swap for 3 Cub players, including veteran third baseman Alvin Dart. The Cubs also gave up pitcher Johnny Buzzard and rookie third baseman Jim Wood. Ashburn is now 32 years old and has played with the Phillies for 12 seasons. The WMGM weather word, cold. The WMGM temperature is 25 degrees. Complete news in 25 minutes at 7:55. This is Bill Edmonds reporting, substituting for Ed Stokes. Now get all the news as it happens on WMGM. Back to my friend, Peter Tripp.
I thought for sure you were going to say Jerry Marshall or Ted Brown or Norm Stevens or Dean Hunter. I'm sorry, Bill. Sorry, Ed. I'm sorry to both of you. Well, you know, sometimes those things happen. But at any rate, I'm not going to make any mistake on this one. Number 5, Marty Robbins with El Paso.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rose's Cantina. Music would play and goody knew a world. One night a wild young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind. Dancing and daring and drink he was sharing with wicked Selena, the girl that I love. So in anger I challenged his right for the love of his maiden. Down with his hand for the gun that he wore. My challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat. The handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. Just for a moment I stood there in silence, shocked by the foul evil deed I had done. Many thoughts raced through my mind as I stood there. I had but one chance, and that was to run. I saddled up and away I did go, riding alone in the dark. Maybe tomorrow a bullet may find me. Tonight nothing's worse than this pain in my heart. And here I am on the hill overlooking El Paso. I can see Rose's Cantina below. My love is strong and it pushes me onward. Down off the hill to Selena I go. Off to my right I see 5 mounted cowboys. Off to my left, right, a dozen more. Rowdy and shooting, I can't let them catch me. I have to make the 2 roses that door. I see the white puff of smoke from the rifle. I feel the bullet go deep in my chest. From out of nowhere, Felina has found me, kissing my cheek and she kneels by my side. Say goodbye to loving arms that I die for. One little kiss and Felina, goodbye. WMGM, New York.
WMGM time, 24 minutes before 8 on your hits of the week. WMGM temperature, 25 degrees.
Reserve your Northeast jet to Miami now.
Jet to Miami on Northeast. Get there in no time at all. Yes, let's have a fun feast. Get there on Northeast. Let's get away from it all.
Enjoy a new kind of fun with Northeast on the Boeing Intercontinental 707. Newest, fastest jet to Miami. Food by Lindy's. Premier coach accommodations, too. $54.55 plus surcharge and tax.
Now Northeast Airlines lets you jet down to Miami sun. Although fare gets you there by jet. Get there and join the fun. So let's get above all the weather. Get there with all the fun. Get there on Northeast.
Reserve now on Northeast.
Let's get away from it all.
Call a travel agent for Northeast. Olympia 67200.
Yes, sir, that's the thing to do. Hey, WMGM weather wires is clear and cold tonight, low about 10 degrees, 25 on the WMGM thermometer right now. Somebody called and says, why don't you tell Tripp the thermometer is really pronounced thermometer? Now, isn't that ridiculous? Everybody knows it's thermometer. For example, you've heard of thermals, you've heard of gas meters. Well, you put them together and you get thermometer, right? All right. Here we go, Freddie Cannon. Number 4, wait on Yandy and you all this.
Your lady fair a little smile and then drop. You bet your life you'll linger there a little while. Yeah, and right here on her with some beautiful queen. Yeah, way down yonder in New Orleans. Your lady fair a little smile and then you stop. You bet your life you'll linger there a little while. Yeah, there right here on earth with the beautiful queen. Well, way down yonder in New Orleans. Yeah, woo! WMGM, New York.
WMGM time, 20 minutes, 10 seconds before 8. And say, how would you like to get that hit record among my souvenirs backed with God Bless America by Connie Francis free? Well, then hop on down to your favorite food store. Reach into the frozen food cabinet for a package of Roman ravioli or pizza. And for a real exciting quick meal, serve either Roman cheese ravioli or Roman meat ravioli. They're both delicious. Bake 'em, fry 'em, heat 'em, top 'em with your favorite sauce. Any way you prepare 'em, Roman ravioli is just a living in. And here's how you get among my souvenirs. Send me the front panel of a Roman ravioli or pizza package and 25 cents to cover mailing. I'll send you absolutely free the new MGM record among my souvenirs, backed with God Bless America, a great single 45 by Connie Francis. Now mail the front panel from the package of Roman ravioli or pizza and 25 cents to cover mailing to me, Peter Tripp, Box 9, WMGM, New York 22. That's Peter Tripp, Box 9, WMGM, New York 22. And remember, Roman ravioli is fresher than fresh because it's frozen at the peak of goodness. 25 degrees on the WMGM thermometer. And here comes something on the extra side I really flip over, and I think it's going to be a big one, too. The Spectres 3. And I really do.
Down, down, doodly, down, doodly, down, down.
WMGM time, 16 and a half minutes before 8 on your hits of the week. And you're going around with these here now modern sounds. I'm Peter Tripp, the curly-headed kid in the third row, featuring the Fabulous 40, America's original hit record show. And I might also say the only official scientifically conducted survey of retail record sales around this whole part of the world.
This is WMGM, New York, 10:50 on your dial. Between 10 and 11, 40 be listening, make you know a while. 1050, 1050, 1050.
From the WMGM newsroom, alternate side of the street parking regulations to be in effect tomorrow. Tales on WMGM News in just 10 minutes at 7:55.
Thank you, Bill Edmonds. Hey. And number 3 now with Miss Tony Fisher, the Big Hurt.
WMGM, New York.
WMGM time, 13 minutes and 20 seconds before 8 on your hits of the week. I'm Peter Tripp. What do you say we refresh right now with a bottle of Coke, honey, Jeff?
Here are the three McGuire sisters with Free Rhythm.
Coca-Cola refreshes you best. Coke, the fun drink with sparkle and zest. When you're thirsty, it tops all the rest. Coca-Cola refreshes you best. You'll love that lively let's eat. Lava will give and with that cold, crisp taste, you'll really start to live.
Go, go, go!
Coca-Cola refreshes you best. When you part, be sure to request the best refresher when you're thirsty. Yes, Coca-Cola refreshes you best.
Well, what do you say we share one right now, huh? The big bargain, the best buy, Coca-Cola in family-sized bottles. Ounce per ounce, the family-sized bottle of Coca-Cola is your best refreshment buy. You actually save 1/3, so get the big bargain, the best buy, Coca-Cola in family-sized bottles. Well, it's 25 degrees. Clear and cold, the forecast for tonight, low about 10 degrees. Time right now for the song about Little White Dove. Number 2, Johnny Preston, Running Bear.
On the bank of the river stood Running Bear, young Indian brave. On the other side of the river stood his lovely Indian maid. Little White Dove was her name, such a lovely sight to see. But they tried, but with each other, so their love could never be. Running Bear, love Little White Dove, with a love big as the sky. Running Bear, love Little White Dove, with a love that couldn't die. He couldn't swim the raging river, 'cause the river was too wide. He couldn't reach Little White Dove waiting on the other side. In the moonlight, he could see her throwing kisses across the way. Her little heart was beating faster, waiting there for her brave. Running Bear, love Little White Dove, with a love big as the sky. Running Bear, love Little White Dove, with a love that couldn't die. Running Bear, dove in the water, Little White Dove did the same, and they swam out to each other through the swirling stream they came. As their hands touched and their lips met, the raging river pulled them down. Now they'll always be together in that happy hunting ground. Running Bear, love Little White Dove, with a love big as the sky. Running Bear, love Little White Dove, with a love that couldn't die.
WMGM
WMGM time, 9 1/4 minutes before 8 on your hits of the week. Peter Tripp, the curly-headed kid in the third row. And say, good people, I wonder how many of you fellers had to shave tonight before going out after having already shaved this morning, huh? Well, now, if that description fits you, I'll bet you didn't get a shaving cream shave. And I'll bet you didn't use the new 195 Gillette Adjustable either, because if you had, you wouldn't have had to shave again tonight. And now from America's first, and I mean first shave, best shave around the whole wide world, here's the #1 song around this whole part of the world, Frankie Avalon and Why.
I'll never let you go. Why? Because I love you. I'll always love you so. Why? Because you love me. No are safe and sure, there could be no other. Why? 'Cause I love you. Why? 'Cause you love me. I think you're awfully sweet. Why? Because I love you. You say I'm your special treat. Why? Because you love me. We found the perfect love. Yes, a love that's yours and mine. I love you and you love me all the time. I'll never let you go. Why? Because I love you. Yes, I love you. I'll always let you go. Why? Because you love me. Yes, you love me. We found the perfect love. Yes, a love that's yours and mine. I love you and you love me. I love you and you love me. We'll love each other, dear, forever. WMGM, New York.
And the WMGM time, 7:54. That was the number one song around this whole part of the world again this week. Frankie Avalon and Wine. Good people out, Peter Tripp, the Curly Eddie Kid in the third row, featuring the Fabulous 40, America's original hit record show. And I'm going to be back again tomorrow afternoon at 5. Until then, right to Ruck, Charlie. Thanks a lot for being with us. And so long, y'all. Have a ball. Time now for Bill Edmonds with news and weather.
Dateline, New York. Whenever news is made, WMGM brings you the story as it happened. For news that's up to the minute, listen now to Dateline, New York.
The WMGM Evening Special Edition. Police are investigating the death of 38-year-old Laura Townsend, whose body was found in her lower Fifth Avenue apartment this afternoon by her brother, Charles Lyon Townsend, of 70 East 90th Street. Police said the woman apparently had been dead for about 2 days. She lived at 45 Fifth Avenue. That's the 7:55 WMGM headline story. News about carbon monoxide poisoning in just 20 seconds.
Only Chesterfield. Air softens the taste of top tobacco end to end with top porosity paper. Chesterfield. Only Chesterfield. Air softens the taste of top tobacco end to end